Hi everybody, it's Jen. I really want to try to quickly go through the icons that are on the left-hand side of your SCAL screen. Okay, the first one is just the arrow. It just allows you to select anything on your mat and on your SCAL page. The second one is a lasso selection, the node selection tool. So when you're in the node selection, you can go ahead and select the lasso tool and lasso everything and bring it together. Okay. The next one is the node selection tool. That allows you to create different shapes out of the nodes. Depending on which one you select will allow you to create shapes, smooth shapes, sharp, like angled shapes, just depending on which one of these that you select. Okay. The text tool, you can click on it once for just the regular straight across writing, or you can push and long hold. There's the vertical type tool, the type on a path, and the type on an arch. Once again, you have to push and hold on that button to get that to come up. Okay, anything that has that little arrow in the corner means that there is an option list under that button. Okay, the next one is the pen. Alright, so you can push and then you can draw with the pen. Oh gosh darn it. So that is an option that'll allow you to draw shapes. And then you can use your node editing tool to come in and edit them to do whatever you want. Okay? No, we don't want to save that. And then the pencil. A lot of people get scared. Let's see, let's back this down to where it normally is. Okay? Because they're like, oh, I can't draw. And then it ends up looking like this. Alright? Well, let's come in here and change that number. And I will show you why. You see how that smoothed that out? As long as you change this number up here, it will smooth that out so nice for you. Okay? So that's how you do it. You come up here and you change that number, and that will smooth out your crooked lines. Okay? Alright, so the next one is the paintbrush. You can change that sizes. 10th is the smallest. And the biggest, I don't even know. I've never tried. Oh boy, you get a big old fat line right there. So that's the paintbrush. Then there's the eraser, which allows you to come in and erase the lines that you don't want. There's the square eraser and the circle, and you can change how big you need them. For me, I should probably use this one because I make mistakes all the time. But that's that one. The shapes, you push and you long hold, and then you can select which one you want. Then you bring this cursor out here, you push and you hold, and then you draw, or you push, you hold, and you just pull it out, and that will draw that shape that you have selected there. Okay, circles, whatever you choose. There's a triangle. Alright, so that is that one. Okay, then the dropper, that's for the colors, over here. I choose to not use color. I don't like it because it distracts your eye. It can confuse you to where your cut lines are, so I usually never use color. I prefer it that way. Like some people don't use the preview button. I always do because I want to know exactly what's going to be cut. It saves me frustration when I cut a file. I know exactly where my lines will be. Alright, so let's go to the next one. And that one is the knife. The knife looks like nothing happens when you use it. But you drag that little red line across like I just did there. And you let it go. Then you come up here, and you highlight, and you drag that little box, and look what happens. It cut it in two. So that is wonderful. When you have a project that you've brought over and you tried to break it apart, and it really didn't break it all the way down like you need it to, and you need to separate something a little bit more, that knife is absolutely wonderful. Okay, so again, this one has an options menu underneath. The next one is crop. I can't get it to work here because I can't crop anything out of this, but you can go in and crop items and images out. This button is a distort button. If I can get it to work. Okay. It's not going to do it. There we go. So that allows you to distort whatever object you have up by which one that you pull. It's kind of a fun little thing. And then this one, it allows you to make stencils. Okay, so it will cut little marks and things to make them stencils. Okay, so if I go all the way across here, it'll make a stencil mark. So if you have your letters up, your fonts, and you click the stencil thing, it will put a line in it to make a stencil out of it, which is really handy. This is a plus sign so that you can use it to bring, ooh, I just 7,000%. It's a bit much. But this is how you increase it when you need to. Okay, and then your rulers to measure something. It will tell you exactly what how long your stuff is up there. Okay, see, up there it told me how long that was. And then this is the grabber so that you can grab and move. I actually wish that they would somehow put this in this thing, like if you clicked and held it, but you know, you can't do that because that's what you use to highlight things. You know, maybe if you left clicked it or something, because sometimes it's handy to have. So that is all of your left panel icons and what they're used for. Thanks, guys.